Welcome to Bremerton Together. I'm Mayor Patty Lent, and I have a special guest today. Jackie Foytek is with the Red Cross. She actually is with Health and Safety Outreach and the manager. I've known her as long as I've been involved with the Red Cross, and I'm just stepping down as their current president. But we have an exciting program coming up in June, and we've gotten it together very fast. Can you tell us a little bit about Life Cycle Bremerton?
Life Cycle Bremerton is an event that is coming up really soon. It's June 5th, and we're really excited about it at the Red Cross. American Red Cross is a, as you know, being our past chair, the American Red Cross locally, we are a disaster relief organization, but we're also interested in health and wellness. And this is a bike ride that is very exciting. It's a 3-mile, a 10-mile, and then for those who are really into biking, a 70-mile bike ride. So it is, we're here to highlight Bremerton. It's a bike ride around Bremerton. So the 3-mile ride, which you're very familiar with, maybe you want to tell them about the 3-mile ride.
Well, I'm going to participate in that 3-mile ride. I brought my own helmet today,
There you go.
And it would be fun. I was just going to take and pump through, but I even have more fun because a tandem has been offered, and I'm going to be able to sit back. I'll do my part in riding the bike. However, I will be able to wave for those that aren't participating. We're really hoping that we have up to 400 participants. Isn't that correct?
That would be nice, yes.
And tell us how the other people have joined in to help us in sponsoring the Life Cycle Bremerton.
That's really important. American Red Cross partners with everyone in the community, and this has just really taken off in the last few months. So we have some wonderful partners that have been come on board for this event. Helping out has been David Lee with State Farm Insurance. He's one of our lead sponsors, and also a biker who will be leading the bike on the 70-mile bike course. And then also Minuteman Press has been great. They've printed all of our flyers and our registration forms. And Costco and CJ's Evergreen General Store, right down at Evergreen Park where the bike ride will start and finish, they're going to take care of the food. So everyone that participates will get a free cookout barbecue lunch, which will be great. And those who aren't participating can come down and for $5 purchase a barbecue lunch. That'll be great. So we also have, obviously, the City of Bremerton and the Parks Department who have been wonderful helping us organize this. Kitsap Sun is our media sponsor. So, and Katie's Creation is going to do the t-shirts that day. A company called Mustard Seed Landscaping is going to mark the route for us. So a lot of local businesses have really stepped up and want to be a part of this to not only support the Red Cross, which is great, the beneficiary of this event, but to also highlight Bremerton. I mean, this bike ride is for everybody to get out and see all the changes that have happened in Bremerton, whether you do the 3-mile, which is going to go through West Bremerton and highlight just all the changes, not only in downtown Bremerton, but all of the changes in the neighborhoods around, you know, West Bremerton and Olympic College and that area, to the 10-mile one, which will take them across the Manette Bridge to East Bremerton along Lebo and some of the neighborhoods through Manette, just, you know, the beauty of the area over there. And then the longer bike rides, which will take them through East Bremerton and then through Keyport, that area, then back around and through Trenton Avenue in that area. And the north or the south route, which will take them through West Bremerton up along Kitsap Lake, that beautiful area up there, and then through the southern portion of Bremerton. A lot of people don't even realize is part of Bremerton, so we're going to bike them through there so they can see that, and then a rest stop along the waterfront in Port Orchard. So it's to highlight just the beauty of Bremerton. A lot of our parks will be rest stops too, so they can really get a chance to see just how pretty Bremerton is in a different way, not just driving through or just stopping at 1 or 2 parks, but actually biking along and seeing how beautiful Bremerton is and meeting some of the neighbors too, because we encourage neighbors to get out, check out the route and see if it's coming in your neighborhood, and check that out and go by and wave to the bikers as they come along and just say hi. Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about statistics. What does it cost?
The cost of the event itself for adults is $25. We encourage you to register between now and May 15th, and after that it does increase by $5. So it's $25 for adult, $20 for military. Teens are 12 to 18 are $10, and like I said, after May 15th it goes up by $5. So
I've been talking to the Boy Scouts, and they actually have badges that they can earn on cycling. And I believe that some of the troops are even going to register as a troop and try to earn their badge during this event.
Yeah, we encourage that. I mean, it is a wellness event. We really encourage people to get out, to do biking. It's anything you can get out to help you, to encourage you to be
Stay
healthy.
healthy.
Absolutely, it's really important. The other part of this is we're going to have a bike rodeo. We're partnering with the Kitsap County Sheriff's Department, and they have all the materials it takes to have a bike rodeo, and it's going to be right at Evergreen Park. And the Girl Scouts of Western Washington have donated 100 free helmets, so we'll be there. We'll fit helmets.
The Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts are partnering with us too, and so we'll have 100 free helmets to give out that day. We'll be fitting helmets, so if you already have a helmet, doesn't fit quite right, come on down, we'll fit the helmet for you. If you don't have a helmet, City of Bremerton, they're required, so you need those helmets. Come on down. We have 100 free helmets from Girl Scouts. And then we're going to do a bike rodeo, and we'll set this up down at Evergreen Park, and we'll run, we'll check out your bike, make sure everything's fine on your bike, trike, big wheel, whatever you want to bring down, depending on your age, and then fit you with a helmet, and then take you through a course, and it'll be just like you were driving along a street. It's set up with the cones, and we have people that actually have the cardboard, and they turn into either cars or really people, and we just kind of go over the rules of the road with them.
Safety.
And it's all about safety, and it's fun for the kids, and when they get done, they get a little certificate saying that they participated, and then we're going to do a little parade through the park. So it should be fun for people of all ages. It's a
That's
real
great.
family event, and we want people to come out, be healthy, support the Red Cross, see Bremerton, and just have a great day, and then, like I said, enjoy the barbecue with us.
Since I've been mayor, I've done anything to showcase our beautiful city.
You have.
And you're going to all 9 districts. You're actually showcasing all the other areas of the county as well as Bremerton to make that 70 miles.
Absolutely.
So what time does it start on June 5th?
Registration, you can register as early as 8 o'clock, and then it goes, the last rider has to be done by 4, so it's 8 to 4.
And I believe you're a link on our city website.
Absolutely.
Plus the Red Cross website.
www.westsoundredcross.org, or you can also register at active.com. So.
And we have some other bike groups that have been promoting this. There was a bike show over in Seattle in March, and I think we had some information.
We did.
Who are the 2 cycling groups
We're
that are
actually partnering
helping?
with West Sound Cycling Club, and then the local bike shops are also helping us out too. So they've been, really good about supporting it too. So, without the partnerships through this, we could not have possibly, started this.
A nice thing that this brings is we always have a bike to work day, and people feel that it's not safe. So 2 things are happening. This will give them an idea about some of the routes that are being marked off for this life cycle. Another thing is that West Sound cyclists are actually mapping all of our areas for safe bike routes. So I know they're doing it for the life cycle as well as for the city. We're trying to move forward on some additional bike lanes and promote biking and pedestrian traffic. So as we move with the county, they're going to have that mapping done, and I think it's great that we're all tying this together.
Absolutely, great timing.
Right.
Absolutely, makes sense.
So with that, I know that the Heroes Breakfast brings in the funds for the Red Cross. This is your 2nd event that's going to bring in local donations. So the funds that come from this race will go to the Red Cross.
Absolutely, stay local. As you know, being a past board member, we do events that do support us locally. The Red Cross locally we average about 1 single family fire a week here locally within Kitsap County. So
people are unaware that
absolutely.
we have these incidents that you come to the rescue.
Absolutely, and we go out and we serve also about 10,000 students a year in our school with our basic aid program and our youth program. And we teach kids what to do if they're the only ones there and an emergency happens. We have a health service program that teaches CPR, first aid, bloodborne pathogen, babysitter training. So we're out in the community every day, and events like this is what helps us support our community.
So it's fun, it's going to be informative, and the benefits go to the Red Cross. Jackie, I can't thank you enough for being with me today. It's been fun. And are you going to ride?
I'll be supporting everyone at Evergreen Park and working on that bike rodeo. So, but it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for riding. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for helping us showcase, and we'll be right back, so stay with us. Welcome back to Growing Bremerton Together. It was fun to have Jackie with us with the Red Cross, and now I'm with Shar. Shar, you're always my my stable person for us to bring everybody up to date with what's going on with me as the mayor and in our city.
Well, Mayor, you've had a lot of things going on. Let's talk a little bit about the fabulous events that were very successful. First of all, our sister city event with our friends from the Korea Japan delegation.
We did have a successful event. The 40 delegates that arrived brought us 3 cherry trees. One of the days we planted those down at the Naval Museum, and that was covered by the newspaper. We also took them out to Kiana Lodge, and our chordsmen, which are barbershop quartet, entertained us. I learned something, that there is a barbershop quartet in Japan, in our sister city, and throughout the world, and they sing English songs only.
Oh,
So
wow.
our Japanese could understand all of the old-time songs that were being sung. That was a very, very successful event. On
Excellent.
Saturday, the big event was at the Harborside. We had the deputy director of the Japanese consulate was with us. Lots of our regular citizens here from Japan, as well as our delegation. Over 200 people attended.
Excellent.
On that event, we were entertained by a young group, the Stars and Stripes, and they did a fabulous job, starting with the beginning of time and taking us through the writing of the Constitution, the different wars right up to today, with all of our patriotic songs. So it was really a very successful event.
Excellent. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Also, you gave lots of coverage to our Armed Forces events, and we had a very successful parade and very successful events.
Thank you. The most exciting thing about our Armed Forces Day Parade is that we were able to take and stop all the construction down in Pacific, allow people to witness the parade. And we didn't have our 2 new pieces of art, the Fish and the Fisherman, and because of that we kind of focused just on the parade itself. And as you know, it wasn't just our military, but we were honoring all of our uniformed and the people that serve us, so it made it a delightful event for us.
Excellent. Also, along with that, Mayor, the construction of Pacific Avenue, and we really want to thank people for their patience and putting up with the growth down there, and it's going to look very good.
It will be delightful when it's finished. The hardest thing was our small businesses along 4th Avenue especially. The closure of the different streets and the arterial intersections made it difficult to get around. I have to compliment our staff in the road department and our contractor for the work that they did. It was really trying. There were different times that I got lots of telephone calls from our businesses, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I do want to let everyone know we're back in business and they can get to those businesses. We want to support them, keep them strong, and the economy depends on them, so I'm just glad that we could sustain that and get it through. And now that summer is finally, we have day-by-day sunshine, and that always helps us.
Well, let's talk about what you've been up to lately and what is really going to start happening in our city, and I think one of the biggest projects is the new Manette Bridge.
Yes, they're just 1 week delayed in opening the bids. Otherwise, I would be able to announce who is going to be the contractor, but we still should be on schedule as far as beginning the construction. It'll be latter part of June. We're hoping, as you know, it's going to be a bridge built beside the old one, and it'll be on the south side. They will only close the older bridge for 80 days. And we're assured that, if you remember when we had the terrible weather and a part of Warren Avenue, as you go across the bridge and turn left, that we lost some of that road, and we've just had it cordoned off. That will be complete within the next, I'd say, 90 days.
Excellent.
So the people that have to not utilize that bridge from Washington across and have to go around on the Warren Avenue Bridge, we want to again make sure that people know they can get into the Manette area. I told them they should probably have hard hats in all the little stores, because not only is the bridge under construction, but it does affect all of our businesses.
Yeah, it sure
It's
does.
for safety. We're really excited the bridge is going up, and if they stay on time, it will be completed hopefully within 18 months.
Excellent. Excellent. How about the parking garage structure that's going to go on 5th, 4th, and Park?
Burwell and Park. And we have, as you know, the property's already there. We're just going, we went out to bond that project so that we would have the funds, and it's a marvelous project that the state sent out to all 39 counties. And they started it was awarded a year ago, where the first $330,000 of sales tax that is generated for the state, they're providing back to the local economy for projects just like our parking garage and our 4 retail pads. So that money is our debt service to pay for that construction. You know, sometimes you have to spend money to make money, but we're looking forward to more than doubling, tripling the parking that exists on that location right now. We also know that we have an 8-plex theater that is one of the retail pads.
Excellent.
So that's going to generate some money to us, and that's going to be exciting. We're hoping by next spring to have the parking garage and be ready for the construction of that theater. With that said, we're getting assurances that the Penny's building in 2011 is going to have some work started on that. So that really starts making a difference. When that property was first purchased, people got very excited. I want them to stay excited because it is coming. We're just taking a step at a time.
Excellent. Very good. Mayor, what's happening with Bay Vista? Remember, Bay Vista is formerly West Park, but it is now a whole new community called Bay Vista. What's happening there?
It really is exciting. The 83 acres that we have for a complete new neighborhood is going to have retail and grocery outlets, grocery store, and we already have a senior living, affordable senior living, as well as an Alzheimer's. Now we're building for our population. The newest building that has just started construction is an 84-unit or 85-unit apartment building, so it's going to be market priced with some that are affordable, so we can move different families back in. We're just growing in leaps and bounds there. You may have heard, and I'm going to just tell you that the Housing Authority, Bremerton Housing Authority, has been located in the Norm Dix building. And a section, they have just extended what they do in the Section 8 housing contracts for other states.
Right.
That has been so successful that they've had to relocate some of their building to Warren Avenue in East Bremerton, and they have taken over a building there, and I'd like to invite citizens to stop in and see the new facilities that they have there. And it's just growing in leaps and bounds. The money that they have generated through these contract services is what's really making it affordable for us to move so quickly with the Bay Vista area.
Excellent.
So West Bremerton is on the mend. You know, we have a new Walgreens there. It's looking better all the time, and next we'll concentrate on East Bremerton.
Excellent. Very good. Mayor, we've had a new hotel open up in town, the Fairfield. Beautiful place, right where our former City Hall used to be on 4th Street. Wonderful grand opening for that event, and it allows our conference center to have larger conferences because now we have the Hampton and the Fairfield in.
We do, and it's exciting to be able to go after larger conventions. Our very first 3- and 4-day convention was with the National Firefighters. It was a statewide event. We had almost 400 firefighters, and they represent 287,000 nationwide. 3% of them are women. But it's always exciting when you can go out for 3- and 4-day conventions to bring them here. They'll walk our streets, spend money in our stores. That's pretty exciting to have the hotels there.
And a beautiful facility on 4th and Washington, the Fairfield Inn and Suites. Beautiful, beautiful spots. Mayor, let's talk a little bit about the Youth Wellness Center that your predecessor had begun and you are continuing, and it sounds like the wheels are really in motion again.
We are, and we're very excited. It was great for Carrie to bring forward Stephen Hall. He's a graduate from Bremerton High School. He is a famous architect on the East Coast, and he wanted to come back and leave some kind of a mark, something. as a legacy. And he has done that. His initial design is what Kerry brought forward. He had a different location, but we've been able to locate 44 acres, and it's the Bremerton School District where the old East High School was. We're going to take and make that into the Youth Wellness Center. We have other people that are very interested in working with us. So the people that we've been talking to is, of course, the school district. That's where their kitchen is currently, and it makes all of the meals for all of the schools in Bremerton. And we need to have a new kitchen built. With the levy passing, that will be done. Along with that, the Boys and Girls Club are looking there. We have Harrison Hospital that is interested.
Nice.
Fresh Local Co-op is food groups that want to take and actually have a store outlet and information about growing vegetables and fresh foods. They want to be involved. So the spine of that Youth Wellness Center will have nutrition, it will have fitness, it will have all of these different entities working with them. And the caveat, you might say, is that our Pumas are looking forward to being a part of that as well.
Oh,
you know, they
great.
have lots of young boys and girls that play soccer and have soccer camps. They want to hold on that property, and they want to do artificially turf 2 of the fields. So they're looking at the turf and the soccer fields. Boys and Girls Clubs are looking at our wonderful gymnasium that is great and intact. In fact, we are in constant conversation with that, and by the time this airs, again, we're hoping to take and have something ready to go out, talk to our citizens about the changes that are taking place in East Bremerton. We're trying again, each one of our 9 districts to have something take place, and I can just about say that that's happening now.
Excellent. Congratulations, Mayor, on your hard work.
Thank you. It is a joy to be with you and to have you join me each month. Shar, thanks for hosting, and join me next month for Growing Bremerton Together with Mayor Patty Lent.